Hey everybody, welcome to Hills and Gills, and today we're tying up a 1/80th ounce type jig. This is great if you're a pond fisherman, fishing creeks, streams, even fishing like rivers and lakes for crappie, trout, bluegill. You can just see how small this is right here. A super simple little tie on that 1/80th ounce type jig head right there. You'll be seeing it closer up coming up here in the video. But these are killer when those fish are looking for a smaller type bite instead of the bigger type jigs. Maybe the hatches like happening and stuff, and they're targeting those small type bait fish or those big panfish like bluegill and stuff. So let's tie up this little green and yellow 1/80th ounce jig. We're going with a black thread today, and we're just going to run about a quarter way down on that shank and then right back up behind that jig head. This is a very simple little jig tie, but it is a killer for. And what we're going to be using today is some crafting hair. You can pick this up off Amazon. You can also get it over on Temu. And it's just going to take a small pinch of this for this type of jig that we're tying up here. So just a tiny little pinch. There's about what we're going after. And then I'm just going to go ahead and move some of these longer hairs down toward the bottom here. Then we'll go ahead and get him cut. And then we're going to lay it right on the back of this jig head, kindly push down, give him a couple of loose wraps, that way we can work with it. And then we're just going to start working it around that shank, pushing forward and twisting. We don't want it to come out from behind that collar. Give him a look, make sure we're getting him on there right, make sure we're covering that hook good. That looks pretty good right there. And then we'll just give him some tight wraps, locking him in here. There we go. Now the next thing we're going to do on this little jig, we got some gold flashing. And I like going with the coarser or the thicker flashing, and I'm just going to use one strand of this today. They're going to just be one strip on each side of this little jig here. We don't want to overdo it, so we're just going to take one strand, run it right back right to the end of the hair. It's kind of got a bend in it. I'm going to trim that off a little. There we go. And we want to run our flashing right back to the end of the hair. Lay them right on the side of that shank. There we go. And then I'm just going to trim him. And then we're just going to flip him over and repeat the process on the other side. And then we're going to go ahead, give him some tight wraps, locking everything in. Kind of a thick like collar, but that's fine. And then we're going to go ahead and do our whip finishing. And you know one thing that I have struggled with, and that is keeping up with my stuff to work with, because I throw everything on top of it, and then when I need it, I gotta dig it out. So we're gonna do 4 turns, 4 or 5. I lost count there. Get them trimmed up, and then we're gonna take our UV resin, and we're just gonna give it a nice shiny look, and go all around it, make it black pop out on that thread. And then we're going to hit it with our UV light. Well guys, there you go. Just a quick, simple little 1/80 ounce type jig. Great for pond fishing, streams, crappie, bluegill, even those trout works excellent under a float, using like 4-6 pound test. But guys, if you enjoy the video, hope you give us thumbs up, subscribe. If you're not a subscriber, we'd love to have you here at Hills and Gills. We're growing each and every day. All of our social media is right down in the description if you want to scroll down there and check that out as well. And guys, stay safe out there on the water. Give us Little Jig a try right here, and we'll see you right back here at Hills and Gills.